Hey, so in my career as a YouTuber, I get to meet some pretty cool YouTubers, and in my career as a writer, I get to meet some pretty cool writers. But I have to admit to you guys that of all the cool YouTubers, maybe I think the coolest YouTuber is my How to Adult partner, Emma Mills. So imagine my amazement and delight when it turns out she's also one of my favorite writers also, and her debut novel, First and Then, is kind of amazing. If you've seen Emma's videos, you're gonna expect that it's a very funny book. Guess what? Spoilers! It's a very funny book, but bonus, it's also a lot more. Now, First and Then is about a lot of things. Getting into college, Jane Austen, adoption, incredibly moving cafeteria lunches, football. Now let's get something straight real fast. Real fast. When you think T. Michael Martin, you think amazing athlete. Definitely you think high school all-star. Actually, I wanted to show you. I was on the baseball team that won the 2000 state championship in West Virginia. 4-4-teen. Mike, min. But you don't have to be an Einstein sports player like me to know that First and Then, it's a slam dunk. I think that more than anything, First and Then is really a story about firsts. Like, it's about the experience of first leaving your family and first getting to define what family really means to you. It's about the first time that you give your heart to someone and the first time it gets really it feels like shattered. It's not shattered. Kids, if your heart feels shattered, here comes wisdom. It's not. The main character and narrator, Devon, is one of my favorite narrators that I've read in a long time. She's very, very smart. I would argue that she has the common problem of being a little too smart for her own good. Like, she can kind of outthink happiness sometimes. Another thing about Devon that I really loved is that she sees the world through the filter of Jane Austen novels. By the way, I am going to get some punched in the face from the internet for this, but I've never actually read a Jane Austen novel. But something that First and Then does so well is that it shows how the stories we tell ourselves and that we read kind of give us certain illuminations, but they can also create blind spots. I read this baby when I was going through, and I'm kind of still going through, something of an identity crisis, and it helped. Like, honestly, I haven't told Emma this, actually, but it really reminded me of that feeling of having lived your first choice and then finding that you want to try something else and you kind of need to try something else. And how scary that is. Like, that's a very scary experience. But the thing that First and Then taught me by reminding me is that those supremely uncomfortable experiences are survivable. Like, it's gonna be okay. So, to again use a sports metaphor, First and Then, boom, is a hole-in-one. First and Then is not in stores quite yet. It is coming out, what is it, October 13th, 2015. But you can pre-order it, and there are links in the doobly-doo to do that. And obviously, as you can tell from this video, I completely adore this book. I think Emma did a wonderful job of exploring, like, a difficult time in life. I think she wrote some hilarious jokes and some swoony romance. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Emma, for writing a ridiculously wonderful debut novel. Guys, if this is Emma's first book, holy crap, is she gonna be good? Because she's already great. Okay? Okay. Thanks for watching. I love you. Bye. Mwah.